So I've been using the Hey email client from Basecamp for a few days now, and I absolutely love it. It's given me so much more control over my inbox and maintaining a inbox zero. So the coolest feature is this X button. So if you hit X, it pulls up this big menu here, and I love the reply later feature. That's my favorite. I also really like the labels feature. I know most email clients have a label feature, but the way that this is integrated in here and viewed is just, it seems a lot nicer. I haven't even played around with paper trail, feed, sticky. I have some set aside. Set aside is basically emails I want to save for a later time, and reply later is literally the best thing that nothing else offers. So I answer a lot of eBay messages. I have an eBay store, and a lot of the eBay's messaging center is very old. It's outdated, it's old, and so I've been looking for a solution for this and another solution for email to keep maintaining a zero inbox. And this is basically all in one. Also, I wanted something to help me communicate with my employees better, where we can keep track of it. Slack is great for instant communication, and then there are other things that are great for building a knowledge base. Um, this is an alternative to that potentially, and if I wanted to just get some one-off messages sent and they can check it when they want, once per day. It's not like Slack where you're getting notifications on it. So, this is just another solution for that. So anyway, let me go over to my favorite feature, which is the reply later. So you got set aside and then reply later. Reply later, if you keep adding a bunch of emails here and then you go to focus and reply, what it does is it pulls up all the emails side by side, and you can expand them if you want, and it basically, you can reply to them, send email. As soon as you hit send, it automatically highlights this one, and then you hit send, and then it highlights this one, and then it highlights this one. And so you can literally just, with no loading time, with no clicking around, you can just answer these, boom boom boom. And this is honestly by far the best feature out of any email client I have ever used. I have yet to try the app on the phone. I'm assuming it's as intuitive as this, and I'm sure it took me a few hours, honestly not a few hours, maybe a day of like playing around to now I remember pretty much all the shortcut keys I want. And then the labels, which is right here, the follow-up is excellent for everything else. And then here is, my employee Gabby and Kyle. Here's a message for them that I want them to look at when they get a chance. And mixed in here also is all the other eBay potential customers and customers that we have to follow up with. So I add that into the follow up here inside of eBay. It is, and I'm sure this is like this with a lot of apps or services or marketplaces where you have to message within there, but you could answer the email as well. Answering the email using Hey app with the features it's excellent. So I haven't even messed around with most of the features here. I've played around with a couple of them, but some of them are so intuitive that it makes email so much better. And then the other cool thing is when you get an email from somewhere you haven't got an email from before, you can screen them and hit a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm sorry I don't have one right now, but a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you hit thumbs down, you will never, it's basically like unsubscribing. Except when you unsubscribe from some of these emails, it forwards you to a website. You got to put in your email and hit unsubscribe, and then you got to say why and give feedback. It's really annoying, even within Gmail. And I don't know if it puts it in spam or if it just blocks it. Like some places, I know when you mark something as spam, it actually negatively affects that person. Some companies I can care less, but other people, like, it's like I don't want to get emails from you. I don't want to go through the process of unsubscribing because it's annoying and it's a waste of time. But I also don't want to like give you a defect or negatively impact you in your business or your email address. So the thumbs up, thumb down, and if you hit thumbs up, then that'll green light all of those emails from that particular email address going forward. So I really, really like this email client, and I'll probably follow up with maybe a deep dive into all the features as soon as I intend on. I have 2 different accounts. I intend on paying for those as soon as the trial is up. And yeah, highly, highly recommend it. Has a lot of use cases, but even just for your regular email, it is worth it. It is worth the $99 a year. For me as a business owner, it is worth it because it saves me a lot of time, and time is money when it comes to business. For personal use, it's up to you. And then as far as convincing your boss or employer to use this, you can easily convince them with the amount of time you save, and the clarity that you get, depending on what business you're in, to convince them to get this for you. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about it, and we'll see you guys next time.